If someone would have told me that this is how your life would have gone, this is how your life would have been, this is what would have happened, I wouldn't want to accept it. But I also wouldn't know, because this is just what I'm told. But to have been in this world and see, not only know, but see it and have no choice but to go through this is beyond me. Is beyond anything that I've ever known. This is all that I know now. Something in me doesn't allow me to be okay with it. It doesn't allow me to just sit back, just to ignore it, to avoid it. I have never been able to successfully do that. And for that, and because of it, I've always had to deal with the consequences. You realize that you cannot run from who you are, if that's who you are. No matter if they try to prevent it, you will come to realize it, because it is you that they're trying to prevent. It is you that will come to realize, because it is you that they're trying to hide. How could they hide you from you? And they tried everything on the surface, because that's just what they do. Everything on the surface is temporary. It is not on the surface that makes you you. It is what's within you. They cannot take that away from you. They cannot hide what's within you. If what's within you isn't in their control, you'll wake up from it. You'll keep waking up. Just as much as they will keep trying to make us forget and forget, you just will awaken again. My dreams are not a Cinderella movie. Physically and spiritually, I see myself walking the streets. I see myself walking at the beach. And I feel that I'm free. It's just me. Even if there's crowds of people, even if so, I am walking with my soul. I have what completes me and what is free. And when I wake up from it, I say, what is so different? When I walk the street here, or I walk the beach, even among people that could be around me, I'm among enemies. It's come to this. I have to tell the truth. All this time in isolation wasn't for nothing. All this time being avoided because of who I am. Me standing up for myself, for the truth, and being told that I'll never find a man, that I'm this negative person, that I'm mean. I've been told these things by hypocrites. I've been told these things by hypocrites. It's okay. Because if I have to be the one stoned, crucified, imprisoned, and beheaded, then I'll be the one walking in those shoes. That is exactly why, if the shoe fits, then you wear it. I wear these shoes. And back then, when I was a child, in the beginning, it wasn't praised. It barely still is. God is showing me praise. God is praising me. That's the difference. And we're rising. And we're stepping up. And we're shining. And we're being seen. Not by the hands of you. No. Because if it was by the hands of you, you would have still had us hidden. You would have still had us punished. So I carry it. I carried this. Before I truly knew. Because back then, I was treated a certain way because of it. By people that I wouldn't have expected it. People that shared the same blood and skin color as me. People that were in the same home with me. Back then, I was only being all that I know I am. That's why I couldn't understand it. I was being told that I was bad because I talked back. I've never talked back to my elder, no. If I ever talked back, it was towards someone that was only a couple years older than me. That's the thing. It didn't matter what they say to me, no. It didn't matter what they do to me. It mattered only if I was the one to say something. Only if I was the one to do something. I had to watch and see and come to know that this is how I am received. Before I knew, truly knew anything. That's why I did not understand. Being among individuals in this world, they want you to conform to their ways. But I never conformed, nor did I ever understand their ways. Neither did I ever accept their ways of living. No matter where I went, no matter what home I was sent to, I was treated the same way because I did not conform. Conforming doesn't mean being disrespectful. No. Not conforming was me holding my head up, holding my integrity on my sleeve, me choosing the truth and walking in it, which meant physically that I wasn't among them. Whether I was punished unwillingly, it came to the point where now I was willing to choose not to. And people don't like that. People don't like you in the same home as them, not indulging in the things they indulge in, not being around them. People don't give you a choice when you are speaking about matters that are not suitable to me. Why would I go against that and fake it? Call me antisocial, call me this, call me that. You have done those things. Just because I choose not to speak on certain matters and I choose to be with myself, which meant alone. These people have never given me an actual choice. From the time that I was younger and I was punished unwillingly to the time where I was older and still living among them and them still hating me for the fact that I can't listen to it. I can't be around people that are backstabbing me, betraying me behind my back, faking it, that actually don't like me. But they couldn't see it. They didn't want to see it that way. Because in their world, in their house, in their ways, they will always be correct. They will always be right. They will never see wrong in it. Wrong in their craft. They will see no imperfection. I'm saying I've lived in it to know, listen. I don't have to riddle this, but I'm pretty sure there's riddles. I don't have to parable it, but I'm pretty sure you can make parables out of this. But use your own story. You have your own testimony. I'm pretty sure it will come to the same message. You will never truly understand if you never lived it. And if you've ever lived these things, then you would say it. You would explain it. You would interpret it in your own story. You'll have your own book. Because you're one of them. So again, these people really never give me any choice. But I'll still always be wrong. Just as I was always wrong in their eyes. And nobody could see through it. And even if someone did, because I don't know. You know why? Because everyone kept silent. No one ever came to me and said, you know what, Allie? You're right. It's unjust. No, I never was given confirmation. And I'm glad that I didn't. Whether it is written, because God has given me it. He's the one that has given me the understanding. When I speak of my testimony, I start to see through the things that I speak. No wonder why. Look at who you are. Look at what you're doing. You see yourself in the world. You see where you sit. Though you may not see it physically, you know who you are. You know what you're doing. You know to see where you at, where you sit with me. Close the book. Because before I knew the book, I knew me. This has always been me. And I dropped tears. Because I was actually knowing to see that redemption has come for me. I come to know those things through the things that I speak. I knew, but I could not see.